Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I am going to show you guys how I did these super cute encapsulated fruit nails, and we also did a glitter fade in there, so it's a really fun design. I know these little clay fruits are getting popular for nail art, so I really wanted to incorporate them, and we decided to go with a really fun glitter fade as well. So to start, I've already removed her previous design and we've already gone ahead and prepped her nails, and we've done one thin layer of clear gel. So that's what she has on her nails right now. And I've thinned out her gel that she previously had on because I knew we were going to do an encapsulated design for this. So I wanted to make sure that the gel that was left on her nails was really thin so that they didn't end up too thick in the end. Now first I'm applying a hot pink gel polish to the end of her nails, and I'm using a gel brush to just fade it up, and this is going to give the glitter a more opaque look on the free edge of her nails because sometimes glitter can be spotty and it can have bare spots. So by doing this, it's gonna make it look like the free edge of her nail is completely opaque. And I chose a pink gel polish that kind of corresponds with the glitter that we're going to use. This color is Pop Star from Magpie, and also it does have a slight shimmer in it, and shimmery gel polishes are a lot easier to fade up, so keep that in mind. I don't know why, but they just look so much better when you blend them. They're not like a solid color. They have a really nice shimmer in them. It makes it a little bit easier. So once I've got all of those nice and faded, then I'm gonna make sure and cure that. The Magpie gel polish does need a 60-second cure in your lamp. So I'm gonna make sure and cure that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start with my glitter. For the glitter, I'm using the Light Elegance Bouquet Day glitter gel. It's a really fun mixture of pink, and it has like matte glitters and iridescent glitters. So I'm placing the bulk of that gel on the free edge, and then I'm just feathering it up with my gel brush. And you can see, because I added that pink gel polish underneath, that it makes it look solid on the free edge. So that's why I did that. And then once I've placed the glitter gel, I'm just gonna push my little Fimo slices into that glitter gel. And I did cut some of them in half just to give it a little bit more of a variety and make some of them a little bit smaller. So you can kind of play with them, and you can totally use little scissors and cut them in half if you want. So again, placing the bulk of the glitter gel on the free edge and just feathering it up. And some of the little Fimo slices are thicker, and it definitely adds a little bit of bulk, but once you file them, it doesn't matter if you actually file through them because the design in the little clay piece goes through the entire piece of clay. So even if you skim the top of them with your file, it's still gonna have the design and it's not gonna ruin the fruit slices. And I did get these fruit slices off of Daily Charm, but I know you can get them from many different places, including like Amazon and stuff as well. But they're super cute, and I was just super excited. I feel like some of our last summer nails, we really had to have fun with it, and I just think the little fruit slices are adorable. So again, just placing those fruits into that uncured glitter gel, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna make sure and cure those. Now I am encapsulating them with my clear hard gel, and I'm brushing on a thin layer first. This is like my slip layer, and then I'm going to go in with a bigger dollop of gel and encapsulate everything into that nail. And it's okay if it looks a little bumpy and it's not completely smooth, because I'm going to go in and file them. And like I said, some of the Fimo slices are a little bit thicker, so they're gonna stick up a little bit even after you encapsulate them. But as I said, it's okay if you file through them because the design is through the entire slice of the Fimo, so it's not going to ruin the design if you do file through it a little bit. And when I do this, I add my gel to one nail and encapsulate it, and then I have her go ahead and put her hand in the lamp for a couple of seconds just to flash cure it, and then I move on to the next nail. And this also helps prevent it from getting so hot on her nails. If you aren't familiar with hard gel does tend to get hot. I know there are some hard gels out there that are meant to not get as hot, but most of them on the market do have a heat spike when it's curing, and it's just a chemical reaction because the gel is changing from a liquid to a solid when it gets cured. It just creates energy, which gives off a little bit of heat, but it only lasts usually like a couple seconds. So that is why it gets hot in the lamp, just in case you're wondering. So I always have her go in and flash cure before moving on to the next nail. Here are her nails now all encapsulated, and I'm just going to finish file them and see you guys when it's done. All right, all of her nails have been finish filed, so they are not bulky at all, even though we've added those female slices. That is the great thing about encapsulating, is you can put the design underneath the gel and it gets rid of a lot of that bulk that you would normally have if you put these items on top of a finish filed nail. So now I decided to go in with one layer of this silver holographic shimmery gel. This I don't believe you can get anymore. I don't think it's made anymore. This is the silver shimmer from CND from their Brisa line. I've had it for a really long time, and I'm gonna be really sad when I do use it all because it is like the finest silver holographic sparkle, and so I just love it. If you want just that hint of sparkle on something, you can add this, and it's not too overwhelming, but it just adds that little bit of sparkle. So I did a coat of that on all the nails, and then I am just top coating, and that is done. Once I finish with the top coat, here is the end result. I think it's super adorable. I love the little fruits in there, and I also love doing glitter fades. They grow out so nicely, so in case you have to go a while before your next fill or something, because the cuticle area is clear, you can't see the grow out. So I love doing glitter fades for that reason. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.